And so how do you handle clients who necessarily motivated or the plan that you have? One thing I did learn, I have learned in this business, is that you meet people from all different walks of life, and everyone's motivations are different as well. So the one thing about that is that you're reinforcing the why, but you also have to understand someone's goals and motivations over time. So you have your clients that are easy. I kind of say they meet you halfway. They know why they're there. They have the mindset already, and you're developing the programs, the techniques, and the tools behind that. So one thing I would say is you always have to constantly reevaluate. Everyone is not made for the same thing. There's some people who necessarily didn't like the assessment or the personal training aspect of what I was doing after about a month or something like that. So I always try to offer some solution. I offer, say, hey, you may want to kind of just write a program for you, but you follow on your own. Or I have another resource or another trainer, because again, you do want the business, you do want to work with the person that you're with, but at the same time, you want to try to be solution oriented. Some things just don't work for people. So, as the trainer, your time is valuable, but you also have to have some. I would say you have to have some type of autonomy and authority over your schedule as well. So if you have people, one thing in our industry, you have people constantly canceling, you have people who constantly don't show up and things like that. You kind of go to the old school, the 3-strike rule. And I would say also have a conversation with them as well. Kind of see what's going on, because it's sometimes personal matters or things like that, or they can't dedicate that particular amount of time to this right now. So you try to offer some solution, whether that be, hey, here's a program right now, let's follow back up. Hey, I'm not going to encourage you to keep coming to the gym, or let's write you a program you can follow online, and I can spend an hour with you a month just to check in with you, just to see how you're doing. So I would just say more so being solution oriented, and then kind of knowing that individual's personality. And I think that's where you get that a lot of times from when you're doing the assessments as well, because you can kind of see where everyone's minds are at. Because some people are just there really for the social aspect and not really worried about losing weight or getting muscle or lifestyle change. Then other people, they're locked into it. But I would say you kind of will learn someone in that first assessment or 1 to 2 sessions, where you can kind of see where they are. But I would say, as a trainer, even though those times do get hard, be the motivator as much as you can, but you don't want to get so far into it. So I would say constantly evaluate and take notes on how that person was for that day. That's kind of something that I started using as well. Yes, I'm recording their workouts, but I'm recording what they're feeling like that day, because I may have planned a big workout for them to do and doing some type of plyometrics and pushing the sled and things like that, but they may have worked a 12 to 13 hour shift, or they may have been sick a few weeks ago. But it's always something. It's always maneuvering. We're always taking pieces out and putting a new piece in, I would say, a lot of times. But definitely be aware of your time, and then be aware of what you're looking for, and when you're talking with your clients and building that rapport.